Easy Polish with Dorota Cooper. How to say sorry in Polish to sound like a polite native speaker. Part 8. Knowing how to say sorry in Polish can be incredibly helpful. The word has much more uses than most people give it credit for, even if it is already considered to be one of the fundamental expressions in the language. To find a use for one of the several phrases listed here, you do not really need to have anything serious to apologize for. Saying sorry in the right way might just as well help you ask someone for clarification, save face when you have committed a blunder, or simply appear polite when it is expected. This video will teach you when and how to say sorry in Polish to sound like a perfectly polite native speaker. If you would like to know how to say thank you in Polish, check out Saying Thank You in Polish, my previous video part 7. Most common ways to say sorry in Polish. Przepraszam, sorry. This is the direct translation of sorry and the single most common way to apologize in Polish. In fact, the word has two primary uses. Apologizing for something. Most often we say przepraszam when we have disappointed someone with our behavior or caused them an inconvenience in any other way. An example of that could be: Przepraszam, że stukłem twój ulubiony kubek. Sorry that I have broke your favorite mug. Getting someone's attention. We also say przepraszam when we want to ask a question or make a statement. This is similar to how you use excuse me or pardon in English. For example, przepraszam, czy mówi pani po angielsku? Excuse me, do you speak English? If you would like to say sorry in Polish on someone else's behalf, for example, when talking to your company's customers, you can say przepraszamy, we are sorry, to emphasize that the apology comes from the entire group. Bardzo przepraszam. Przepraszam bardzo. I am very sorry. Putting bardzo before or after przepraszam adds additional emphasis to the apology. If you have caused someone a lot of trouble or done something you are really ashamed of, saying bardzo przepraszam or przepraszam bardzo will let you express your regret. Other ways to apologize in Polish include naprawdę przepraszam, I am really sorry, and strasznie przepraszam, I am terribly sorry. Wybacz, forgive me. This is a personal way to ask for someone's forgiveness, mostly reserved for situations where we have hurt them in some way. If you are addressing more than one person, the correct form is wybaczcie. Note that wybacz and wybaczcie are only used when you are on familiar terms with the other person. With strangers and casual acquaintances, the appropriate expression is the impersonal proszę wybaczyć. Other ways to say sorry in Polish. In English, sorry is used for more than strictly apologizing. The Polish przepraszam is a bit less versatile, which means you should also learn a few other phrases that will help you get through tricky situations. Przykro mi, I am sorry. Unlike English, Polish has a separate phrase used when we simply want to empathize with someone. If you feel sorry for the other person because of something that was not your fault, you can express your regret by saying przykro mi. It does not really matter if you are acting as the bearer of bad news. For example, telling someone that they did not get the job they had interviewed for, or just hearing the news from that person, for example, being told by your sister that she did not pass her driving test. Just like with przepraszam, you can amplify it with bardzo by saying bardzo mi przykro. Słucham, sorry, pardon. If you did not quite catch what someone has said, you can politely ask them to repeat it by saying słucham. In English, this is mostly accomplished with words like sorry or pardon. In Polish, the usual way to go about this is to say słucham with the same rising question-like intonation. The literal translation of słucham is I am listening. Responding to sorry in Polish. When someone apologizes to you and you want to assure them that there is nothing to worry about, use any of the three phrases below. Nie ma problemu. No problem. Nic nie szkodzi. No harm done. Nie szkodzi. No harm done. Nic się nie stało. Nothing happened. Example phrases with sorry in Polish. To make your apology more specific, you can add the preposition za followed by a phrase in the biernik accusative case kogo co. Przepraszam za spóźnienie. Sorry for being late. Przepraszam za kłopot. Sorry for the trouble. If you need to add explanation, proceed with the conjunction że. Przepraszam, że nie odpisałem na twój e-mail. Sorry that I did not reply to your email. Przepraszam, że zjadłem twoje jabłko. Sorry that I ate your apple. Przepraszam, że zajęło to tyle czasu. Sorry that took so long. Or you can just get right to the point. Przepraszam, to moja wina. Sorry, it is my fault. Przepraszam, nie rozumiem. Sorry, I do not understand. Przepraszam, czy to miejsce jest wolne? Excuse me, is this seat free? Przepraszam, jak dojść do rynku? Excuse me, how do I get to town square? Przepraszam bardzo, gdzie jest toaleta? Excuse me, where is the toilet? Very useful phrase. If you want to say you are sorry when reacting to bad news, here is how you can do it with przykro mi. Przykro mi, nie mogę ci pomóc. I am sorry I cannot help you. Przykro mi to słyszeć. I am sorry to hear that. Przykro mi, że straciłeś pracę. I am sorry that you lost your job. Przykro mi z powodu twojej córki. I am sorry about your daughter. To wszystko na dzisiaj. Do zobaczenia.